Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Train Fever. Last time, and the time before, we invested entire episode into getting the track built for what will become known as the Great Northern Circle. Yeah, it was a couple of quite repetitive episodes of me laying track. So, to spare you the pain of watching it again, I have built the last piece while I was off screen. So, we've built a route from Kirkham out across the river here, all the way to Westmoreland. It was just every bit as painful as every other piece of track laying that you've seen so far. You know, count your blessings. You didn't have to see that. Grand. So, what am I going to do next? Well, I'm going to put trains on it. That's going to be exciting. Today's episode is loosely titled "Fun with Signals," or it could also be called "Interfering with the TFV." Because that's the biggest problem that we're likely to encounter is disrupting the profitable high-speed TFV that is running on a section of the track that we want to use. So let me just finish colouring in here. That's pretty ugly. As part of the recent. Really, is that really the biggest brush you've got? Let's use a really tiny brush here and see if we can... Oh, that's better. Yeah, there we go. Yes, as part of the construction I just did, I built a bypass that actually worked. I know, amazing. There we go. Look at that, isn't that nice? Not really. Okay, good. Right, onwards. So, the question is, where do I want to stick a depot? Now, I mean, a lot of my depots that I've placed so far have been... I think charitably we could describe as haphazardly placed. So what we want is we want one that we can actually make use of in the future. Right, what have we got going on with this track? When you're coming out, you can't switch onto the downward line. So actually, this isn't going to be easy, is it? No, it's not going to like that. This could actually be problematic. Curvature's too high. Well, I should say so. And I don't want to be sending things out on this line, because that's going to go head-to-head with stuff that's incoming. Ooh. We'll put one there as a kind of a backup, but I don't like it. Okay, other things we could do. We could bring this line in a bit later. So, yeah, this is me trying to solve problems that are likely to arise before they happen. I'm such a pro. Right, if you can come in as close to the... Let's go a little bit further, and then get you in as close to the station as possible. And then hopefully that's left enough track there. Don't collide, don't collide. Not possible. Please build in 2 steps. Well, building in 2 steps isn't something I can do. That will almost do it, though. And then you're colliding with the very thing I want you to connect to. Let's try going the other way. Yeah, of course, that's not doing what I want. This is what I want you to do. There, that way. There we go. That's it. It's a slow track change, but it'll have to do. Okay, right. What was I talking about? Yeah, depot. Where shall I put it? Chard's kind of busy. Actually, the TFV depot is all the way down in Slough. That's not helpful. I think this side of the station might be viable. Okay, alright, yeah, we'll build it out here. Here we go. Let's go a little bit further so that I can reach it from both sides of the track. it's less likely to be a problem now. I mean, we're in 2052, so I suspect we're well beyond where there's new rolling stock to play with, where there's new engines, new locos, any of that kind of behaviour. So the only thing we're likely to need depots for now is replacing units that have gotten too old. Any more for any more? Yeah, let's branch out from here as well. It is very much possible. Please build in 2 steps. Oh well, I can build in 2 steps. That's good. Go from there and then on you go. And then obviously, because we want things to go both ways. Right, I'm just going to run 2 trains on here to start with. One clockwise, one anti-clockwise. Because that in itself will be entertaining. Right, let's get a route built, shall we? This is fun. Right. Northern clockwise. I'll come up with a better title than that, because that's not a brilliant title, is it? Never mind. See, look, as we've gone on, you know, when the Duke specs commuter this class 185, when it needs replacing, we're going to end up rolling with exactly the same engine, the same train on every single track. How dull is that? Maybe I'll purposefully put something else on this one. But it's fast and it carries a load of passengers. All right, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. Right, there we go. Start at Chard Grand Central. Terrific. And then we're going down here. That doesn't seem right to me. Clockwise. Right, okay. In that case, then we go to Westmoreland. And then we go to Kirkham. And then we go to Barrow. And there we go. A nice 4-station little loopette. Alright, let's have a look at the routes that are being taken. No. What? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, this is our split tunnel dealio. Alright, so we're going to check to make sure, because the first sign that you'll get that you've screwed up your track selection, your track layout, will be if they tried to go down a side other than the right-hand side. Okay, there's Barrow. Now, actually, the TFV does Barrow to Chard as well, so that might interfere with the profitability of the TFV. Either that, or it will just drive, you know, insane numbers of passengers wanting to do this route. Okay, so you then cut across onto this one. I'd have been inclined to go this way personally. I would have been inclined to go this way. Let's bang a signal on here. Right about. I want it in here. Where are you going? Why are you facing the wrong way? There we go. That'll do it. Right. So this is coming from Barrow, isn't it? So after Barrow, add station. This signal. There you go. That's it. Yeah, that's the route I would have chosen, because there's a high chance that there's another service that comes in on this other line, and I don't want to get in its way any more than is absolutely necessary. And we'll help them out by giving them a signal as well. There we go. Okay, so right into Chard, picking up, dropping off, making me lots of money. Out of Chard again. Right hand side all the way down. We're going to need a signal here in case there's someone on the flaming one track 20 million quid bridge. So the spacing of trains is going to be all important, because otherwise you're going to have people stuck waiting for this bridge to clear up for ages, and we don't want that. I'll place signals in the opposite direction in a minute. Right, out of West Malling, let's put a signal here, just for the point at which I'm running like 3-4 trains down this one stretch. You don't want people hanging around when they've got, you know, effectively 40 miles worth of track available to them. And you've got this uphill section on there as well. I love signals, frankly. I'll have loads of them. Again, a bit of signal variety wouldn't hurt. You know, it would be nice if. Well, I'm recording this before the American DLC pack has come out, which I think is free. If it's not free, I'm okay. I'll pay for it. I'm not ashamed to pay for my DLC. Right, then we go. Okay, out of Kirkham. Oh, interesting. We don't really want them on that track, but there isn't the option for them to switch. Where's the first switch point they get? Not until the merger. Oh, okay, right. Yes. Okay, right. In that case, we need to build a bit more track, don't we? Okay, so we're on the right-hand side coming into Kirkham, which is, of course, splendid. And then coming out of Kirkham, ooh, tricky. We're going to want to put some points in here. I can't build it in 2 steps, can I? Can I? There we go. Let's go with... actually, can I make it even faster? Yes, I can. There we go. There, now it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Yes, absolutely. The positioning of points on this is going to be absolutely... of signals is going to be critical. So if you're coming down this way... oh, we'll worry about coming down that way in a minute. Okay, so now we're coming down here, which possibly means that signal that I just left is redundant. Let's have a look. Comes all the way down here. Yeah, and then it goes the way it originally wanted to, which is fine. I can handle that, so we can get rid of this signal that I've on its waypoint. Oh no, that's fine. That's right. Okay, good. I think we're set. I think we're set, he said. Right, to the depot. Buy me a train. Train 8 has reached its lifetime, having never made me any money at all. So, yeah, the dual stocks is really the only way to go. Look at it. I mean, it does 200 kilometres an hour, which is plenty, given that TFV, even the short variety TFV, doesn't do much more than that. I mean, you know, it'll hit 250. Okay, that's a quarter more. That's not insignificant. But, you know, there's just there's no benefit to it. You know, I like this 185 a great deal. It's a good fun engine, that one. But there's no sense to doing it unless I wanted more passengers. And then you've got this Einheitswagen, which will do 200 kilometres an hour. Have I got anything that will actually do 200 kilometres an hour? No, see, and you've got a ready-built consist. So effectively, you've got these coaches that are available at the end of the game, but that you can't use. Terrific. Or that you can. I mean, I could very easily stick, that nice beefy electric number on the thing, but it's not the most efficient thing to do. Right, northern, clockwise, off you go. Set line, off you trot. Alright, let's have a look. I'm going to watch this thing go across my expensive bridge for the first time. What a boring looking train. This is first in line for an apocalyptic reskin, I think. First of many. Yes, I do still have to run, tram passenger-based services in the new towns that are being connected, but I shall do that as part of the overhaul of the landscape. I think what I want to be doing is either trams or buses. I don't know which. Well, I prefer trams, but sometimes buses might be a more effective way of going. See, look, this is already doing 165, which is faster than the electric connection. Yeah, this is electric as well. You know what I mean? The Class 185. This is already going faster than 185 can handle. In fact, it's almost topping out its stated 200km/h top speed, which is about 120 miles per hour. This really is a ridiculously high bridge. You know, suspension bridges, they would be fun. Let's have some of those. I'd buy a bridge DLC pack, you know. Here we go, gentle trundle into the station. We'll watch it as far as its first pickup, and then it's, you know, it's the master of its own destiny. Okay, I think what's coming up once I've got this kind of up to the right sort of capacity, I'll probably spend an episode watching that junction with the TFV Chard to Slough line to see exactly where we're getting collisions, and that will be at the point where I think I'll probably be running 3 trains on each direction. Hopefully we get up to the demand that makes that necessary. I imagine that there's plenty of traffic already coming from Chard to whatever it's called. Yeah, good. Yeah, well done. Barrow. Yes, Chard to Barrow, because the TFV doesn't stop there on the way back. Hilariously. So there may be some passengers. I think this just flipped into. Let's increase our tempo ever so slightly. Top rated speed of 200km/h, my friends. And we're doing 199. I like it. There you go, top speed. Smashing. Top speed also heading up. That's not top speed up. Starting to head up. Okay, now we're actually going. Look at these ugly ass bridges. I complain about them all the time. And I will continue to do so. Here we go. This is Kirkham. Kirkham, everybody. Change here for Woking, which is probably where you want to go. Still no passengers, but, you know, that's okay. It takes a little while before people realise they can go to new and exciting places. Yeah, this whole point section here is going to cause bedlam. Still, the right number of signals, and we can make that a happier, sunnier experience. There we go, nice little downhill stretch. I hadn't intended to watch the thing down the entire lap. It's quite nice. I was about to say I've not driven this section of track before, but you know what I mean, and it's true, I haven't. Train 4 should be replaced. There we go. Yeah. It's only a matter of time. So here we go, merging onto the main line that the TFV runs on. But I think we left the TFV its own side of the track. Well, they better not get used to that, because that's going to be... Oh, there we go. There's TFV. Oh, look. Yeah, couldn't have timed it better. What have we got waiting here? Northern clockwise, 22 people. Okay, people have figured out that that this is a thing. Oh, and it's going to be a drag race. Oh, look at him leave. Oh, in your face, TFV. Now, you may have more passengers, but let's see who gets into Chard first. Your reputed 300km/h do not intimidate me when I load much faster than you. emerging from the tunnel. Now, at this point, the TFV should be on this side of the track, shouldn't it? That's interesting. That's going to cause big problems. Come on, where have you got to, you slow French pointy-nosed behemoth? Here comes said slow French pointy-nosed behemoth. Cheerio. Yeah. Bye. Leave me behind. Good. Okay, it's got 43 passengers this time round, picking up already. Splendid. Right, let's do the reverse route. New line, northern, anti-clockwise. Okay, right. Let's stop following that chap. Right, we'll start here. Add station. No, it was already highlighted. We'll start here. Chard Grand Central. And then we want to go down to Barrow. Now, I foresee a problem here. I don't think there is a track switch from the TFV's track. I'm going to have to look at that. That's going to be a big deal. It's also going to slow the TFV down, but only on its uphill route. That's okay. And then into Woking. How the hell did I get to Woking? No, remove that. Where are we going? So we come out of Barrow and we go into Kirkham. Surely. Right, then from Kirkham we go to West Morley. Okay, right, cool. Let's see how we're doing here. Good, it's using the very hard to see grey track option. Well, it's not that hard to see when you're this close, but you get up to here and you kind of go, so far so good. West Morley's all good. Right, we need a signal before you can cross the bridge. Hold on, why are you on the wrong side of the track? Why are you on the wrong side of the track? You want to drive on the right. Everybody drives on the right. Let's start. We started at Chard, right? Okay. And it'll be because there is no way for it to... no, even that shouldn't be a factor. Yeah, okay, so it's then on the head-to-head line between Chard and Barrow, which we can't have. Can't do that. And it's chosen that route because there is no way post-Barrow to get back onto the correct line. So we have to fix that. Otherwise, I guarantee it breaks, you know, in mere seconds. Right, let's swing you across. Not possible, building 2 steps. Well, there's a way around that. You know what the way around it is? You do it this way. Oh, it's not having it this way either. Okay. Oh, come on. You can do it in 1 step. You've done worse. What's the word? Okay. Alright, we might do a pause here with a little bit of track readjustment. See, there was me thinking that I could get away with doing an episode with no track laying whatsoever. Or certainly not anything complicated. But I want to build it in 2 steps. The slope's not too high. Oh, stop giving me crap. Anywhere, curvature's too high. Yeah, of course it is. I'm trying to make it do something completely zany. Okay, alright, this is going to prove to be more difficult than anticipated. Right, let's pause. Let's put you up there for the moment. Alright, what are we trying to accomplish here? Now, if I delete this piece of track here, How much do you want to delete? He wants to delete that much. Is that actually going to help? See, in Train Fever, in A-Train, that would definitely help to try and get this working. Okay, no, I know what I need to do. I know what might work. Please don't make it too difficult for this to work again. Right, if you snap together, have you? Yes, you have. Why are you now terrain colliding? That shouldn't be a thing. Is it because I've got points there, perhaps? I'm inclined to think that it probably is. We know we need to put a switch there anyway, so we need to put some points there. So that's not too big an issue. And we need to do that as well. Probably the most challenging thing to pick up is figuring out why it doesn't like it. Don't give me that build in 2 steps crap. Look, this is entirely doable. This is entirely possible. I'll take it. I don't care what speed you have to drop down to, but you will do this. There. Ha! Instantly resolving the routing issue. Good. Although I better check upstream and make sure that that has resolved all of the routing issue. And then we'll merge you onto here. Something like that. Okay, and it doesn't want to go up the right side of the track, which means there's a potential problem further up, which I will look into. However, let's get some signalling on this bad boy. Now, the other thing that means is I'm going to need to move the TFV over onto the other line, which is not a problem for its speed run, which is the southbound run, but for its north run, we do need it on the other side. So I'll fix that once I've got this route running where I want it to. Let's signal up. Oh, hold on. Do we single track down here? We do. Which means I need to be able to switch tracks on here as... No, you don't need to switch tracks on there at all. You do need to switch tracks. Oh. Crud bucket. Oh, this is woeful. Okay, right. Let's put some points here. I think that might solve the problem. Right, and then you're going to want to have signal, because the TFV is likely to come up this side into Barrow. We're going to want a signal facing this way. Now, hopefully that won't upset it, because I mean I haven't set it as a one-way signal, because it is effectively going to go down the wrong side of the track here until post station, where it switches onto the right side of the track. Meanwhile, coming in this direction, the TFV's in the station, but we want it to get onto there, so we stick a signal here. Alright, that either works or it doesn't. I'll figure it out in a moment. Alright, so we've finished in Barrow. We're coming out of Barrow, and for some reason you've tried to go down the left side of the track. Could that be because I deleted the points a minute ago? Let's have a look. Come out of Barrow. Ah, you need to take this hook over here. Okay, right, in which case the solution, my friends, is more points. Oh, this is going to be mayhem. I'm convinced. Good signalling will sort this out. Please build in 2 steps. Please make this more easy. I need you going down that side. It's not going to work if you don't. Okay. In fact, that was an entirely redundant thing to do. Never mind. More points are, you know, not a bad thing. Right. I need you to... You can't stay on that side of the track. It is verboten. I need you on the other side of the track. So let's put a signal in down here somewhere. I mean, I get why you've gone this way. I really do. I really do understand why you've done it. Signal there. Right, and then you've just come out of Barrow. We're going to Kirkham. Add a station. There, see? That's what I want from you. Let's see where it switches. Yeah, it's taken the new points rather than the sensible one. Let's put you... you can't put a signal here. Because if it has to stop at that signal, it's going to block things. So let's... ho-ho! Yeah, try and have some violence. And then, like that. There you are. That's done it right? Yes, that's done it right. Okay, good. Right. All the way down to Barrenford Signal 3. Comes down here, crosses over onto the wrong side of the track, but then leaves in high spirits. So we're going to want a signal here. Just like that. Ripping around, doing this nice majestic S through the countryside. Lovely. Okay, coming into Kirkham. Let's put some signals in here so that it doesn't get held up unnecessarily. Signals there. Comes into Kirkham. On the wrong side. No, that's okay. This station only... No, hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's also going to be... Actually, that's going to be a major problem. Yeah, okay. That's a biggie. That's a really biggie. Oh, nuts. Oh, no. How am I going to fix that? It's going to hate me too much to do this, isn't it? That's what I need you to do. I need you to come into that platform. It's not going to do it. There is no way it does it. This is plan A, okay? This is plan A. There is a plan B, but plan B is just as ugly. And we'll look at that next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been Colonel Failure. I'm not going anywhere. Tune in next time and we'll resolve this problem. Thanks very much for watching today. Catch you later. Cheerio.